Hello people, today is July 22nd, 2025 and I finally got the gun mechanics working. I also figured out how to make the character look up and down, which was surprisingly easy. I just needed to install a new package called Animation Rigging from the Unity Package Manager. It made everything so much simpler. I finally created the first enemy. For now, it's just a different looking version of the player module, but I gave it a new weapon, a massive scythe. The way it walks is hilarious, but it looks great in the game. The enemy has a few animations, a simple attack swing, a hard pose, an up-down pose, a lying down pose, and a standing up animation. I also noticed how funny the T-Rex look on the model, but I'm not going to change them because they work well in game. I've also added some basic sound effects for the attacks, which makes everything feels more impactful. You can now attack the enemy and knock it back, and there's a special move that can launch them into the air, which is super satisfying. Now for the gun. As you can see, the player can now look up and down with the gun. I can shoot the enemy, but I did notice a small issue. The enemy is always trying to find the shortest path to me. Even if I'm on a different level and unreachable, I'll need to fix that. Tomorrow I'm going to add a shooting animation for the player so their arm pushes back when they fire. I'm also considering adding some particle effects for the gunshots, but I'm not sure yet. I'm also going to start blocking out level, which is the most exciting part. The game is finally going to start looking like a real game. Along with building the environment, I need to create death and spawning animation for the enemy. I'm still deciding what the spawning animation should look like. As for the level design, I'm thinking of building arenas like they have in Devil May Cry, but I'll have to check how many arenas are in a typical mission. I've also been thinking about cutscenes. Cutscenes are a huge part of Devil May Cry, but creating them feels like the hardest part of this project, especially since I don't have any voice actors. My current idea is to make them look like comic book, with static images and text. For tomorrow, I also plan to add health indicators for both the players and the enemy. I want to make sure the enemies will attack the player in between the attacks, which will make the combat more challenging and fun. It's a bit scary, but that's what will make it so good. I think that's all for today's Devlog. Thank you so much for watching.